My name is Isla Lightfoot. I am the Chief Marketing Officer at Aptem. And Aptem is the fastest growing platform in a £130 million technology market that services around £4.5 billion worth of apprenticeship and adult education funding. We have a leading product called Aptem Apprentice, which supports training providers, colleges, universities, and employers who wish to deliver apprenticeships direct. And we basically support them to deliver compliant, efficient, and very learner-focused apprenticeships. We support quite a few different delivery models. COVID saw the dawn of digital learning in a way that it hadn't happened before. And a lot of our customers moved online at that stage and haven't necessarily come back. So we support that model of complete online delivery of apprenticeships. But we also support a blended version where there's some providers that choose to deliver a combination of classroom and online learning, and we also support providers that just want to deliver purely in the classroom, and the system sort of sits at the heart of their business. It's something that their learners, tutors interact with on a daily basis. We've got a very, very simple mission at Aptem, and that is to create technology that enables people to learn and improve their lives. And it really does guide everything that we do, from the products that we choose to invest in and develop, right the way through to our enhanced product features and enhancements roadmap. What's being suggested ultimately doesn't ladder up to that. Will it improve a learner's experience and ultimately their life? Then it doesn't go on the roadmap. Aptem started as a company called My Work Search back in 2009, and it actually started in response to the financial services crash that suddenly saw an awful lot of job-ready people unemployed. And traditionally, people in the employment market were more harder to reach and required a lot more support. And suddenly there were a lot of work-ready people that were very capable of finding jobs. They just needed a system in which to find those jobs quickly. So technology provided this sort of perfect solution for them. And My Work Search was born effectively. It was used by a large number of employer providers, including the likes of Serco, for example, who are still one of our customers today. The government handed those organisations contracts to find people work, and Serco and others used our technology at the heart of their delivery so that both their coaches could be supported with all of the admin tasks that they needed to get done, and the job seekers themselves could use the platform to find jobs. It was connected to all these different job boards to upload multiple versions of CVs and covering letters and basically easily source employment. That was My Work Search. And then kind of by 2015, as a victim of its own success, really, unemployment was at record lows. So at the same time, the government was looking to launch the apprenticeship levy. So what our entrepreneurial CEO effectively did was he reframed My Work Search to support the apprenticeship provision. And Aptem Apprentice launched in 2016. With the first customer that went onto it was a customer called Corndell. They're actually one of the fastest growing training providers in the marketplace. And from there, we've grown to service nearly 200 universities, colleges, employers, and independent training providers. So we service Lifetime Training, who is the largest apprenticeship training provider in the UK. And then over 50% of universities use Aptem Apprentice as well in the UK if they deliver to more than 100 learners. And then we've also expanded our product range out to help manage other vocational training programs such as adult education budget, shorter courses, commercial courses, boot camps, study programs. So we've sort of got a range of products that can support those deliveries as well. And My Work Search itself, which was the original Employ product, is now being rebranded Aptem Employ. So that's still in use today. I would say in terms of challenges, I think one of the challenges was obviously persuading providers to the sector, so both from an employability and an apprenticeship perspective, that technology could effectively do much more of the delivery without compromising on the quality, and that this would enable this sort of significant scalability and efficiency benefits that really only technology can deliver. But of course, the other challenge to that was once people realised that really was the case, then we had to scale very quickly. We got a lot of customers quite quickly and we had to scale fast, and there's always sort of operational challenges with that. Our customers for Aptem Apprentice have to be registered on the government apprenticeship register to deliver apprenticeships in England. And there are around 1,500 training providers, colleges, universities and employers who are on that register. Aptem is effectively a subscription-based product, so customers will pay an initial implementation fee, and then they will set up the product how they choose to, and from then on they will select a product package and service package that suits their needs, and they effectively pay on a per learner per month basis. It's very much a B2B SaaS delivery proposition in that sense. We drive awareness about Aptem using all of the sort of classic marketing levers that are available to business products, from online events, in-person events, webinars, creating engaging content, distributing it through the digital channels, emails, etc., social media, and so on. And then once customers are on board with us, they actually access Aptem online as well. We do really try to add value within our community. We offer a free dashboarding tool, for example, called Aptem Intelligence Dashboard, and it takes very complicated government-provided data that's given to the sector every quarter, but is really quite difficult to interpret with the format that it comes out in. And we put it into digestible Powered BI dashboards, and what it enables us, it's freely available to the whole market sector, and it enables everybody to sort of look at market trends and be able to say what's coming next, what programs are being serviced well, where are the trends in our industry. So that's something that we do. We also do a lot of free thought leadership webinars. We do free white papers that are available to the whole sector, with a range of expert partners. We're very privileged in this sector to have some really experienced expert people out there that we consciously sort of try to partner with and offer our customers and prospective customers access to the information that they hold. We also regularly survey the sector as well, so we share industry trends and knowledge through surveys as well. So we operate throughout the UK, and some of our customers use Aptem outside of the UK, but we don't actively seek customers in other countries, and that's not something that we're looking to do in the future at the moment. Future plans are really very interesting in this sector at the moment. I mean, apprenticeship providers are in a really tight spot currently. Their price is determined by the government, and with a handful of exceptions, it's been frozen despite recent inflation. And then they've additionally got quality requirements from Ofsted and the ESFA. So it's a deliver more, deliver better, but with less, effectively. It's a real double jeopardy for them, really, at this point in time. And their biggest challenge is how can we continue to deliver quality training in the most efficient way? And one of the answers has definitely come through in late 2022 with large language models. So we are heavily focusing on a range of AI-driven product enhancements for Aptem Apprentice, and we're only going to be developing features that make a material difference, a material impact to our customers in terms of productivity, efficiency, and quality. So There's so many things that large language models could be used for to assist our customers. We're looking at co-pilots and assistants to support learners, tutors, admin teams. We're looking at first pass marking options. We're looking at reviews, doing reviews in a more efficient manner, and also how you measure learner progress along the journey to ensure that learners are progressing well, ensure that they're going to get the highest outcomes, and ensure that they don't sort of drop off the programme. Withdrawals is a big issue within the apprenticeship sector as well. In terms of how we'll do this, we've actually already started. We've gone through an extensive market research period with our customers and existing customers and prospective customers, and we've dedicated a substantial amount of technology resource in 2024 and beyond to developing these enhancements on a quarterly basis. So every quarter we will be rolling out more and more AI-driven efficiency, quality and productivity enhancements. In terms of our challenge, I think our challenge is always fairly standard amongst SaaS providers. There are always more things than we would like to have on our roadmap and the capacity to deliver them. So, we have to focus on the things that are going to be most impactful to the widest range of customers, and do those things really well. But what's great about our customer base is we're very engaged with them and they're really along on the journey with us. Our core value proposition centres around solving a number of challenges and pain points that all providers have when they deliver apprenticeships. And there are 5 of them, basically. We need to enable customers to deliver training in an operationally efficient way. We need to ensure that they are able to deliver in a competitive way, so a system that protects their competitive proposition and doesn't just drive everyone through the same system in the same way, because this is a system that people are interacting with on a daily basis, so this is their experience of an apprenticeship. So it's very important that providers have that flexibility and configurability within the system. We want to secure their technology edge through continually challenging ourselves to innovate continuously and invest in our product. That's sort of a promise to our customers. We safeguard their compliance. Apprenticeships are very compliance driven, so the system really supports them to deliver in a compliant way. And we also strengthen their business control through data-driven decision making. So we're giving them access to a lot of data. We've got built-in Power BI dashboards. We've got data that can be extracted from the system for our customers to analyse so that they can really make very data-driven strategic decisions about how to move their organisations forward. Our success is intrinsically linked to our customers' success because we're the delivery platform that sits at the heart of their business. So it's the platform that their learners, tutors, admins, senior leadership teams are using on a daily basis to deliver their services. So in that sense, our success is measured by our customers and their learners using the platform. So we're constantly taking feedback about what they love about the system and also what they want us to improve, and that's what's driving the roadmap. So customer retention rate is obviously a key metric for us that we track, and we are very proud of our retention rate. We've got lots of great customer stories, testimonials, case studies. We've got fantastic customers who will stand up at events and webinars and share how they've been successful using Aptem Apprentice. But the other side is we are a SaaS scale-up, so growth is also intrinsically linked to customer acquisition, so encouraging new customers to come and use our services, our product, and also and growing the lifetime value of our existing customers as well through continually offering them things that they get value from and are happy to pay for. We measure through OKRs, which are quite common in the tech industry. So that's objectives and key results. So we have organizational OKRs, we have function OKRs, then we have team OKRs, and you have individual OKRs. And we are measuring these on a monthly basis, quarterly basis, and obviously the annual basis as well. We've got a series of dashboards. We've got a management dashboard that our senior leadership team and our investor board report on, and we have various different sort of dashboards that throughout the organisation to ensure that we are on the path to continued success. It's a really exciting and pivotal moment, I think, within digital education technology at the moment, and thanks to AI and more specifically the developments within large language models that have come since 2022. Large language models really complement platforms like Aptem Apprentice, which is effectively the hub of learner information, program information, compliance and regulatory steps. So in that sense, it's really important that large language models operate from within a platform like Aptem Apprentice rather than outside of it and sort of being plugged into it. And that's certainly what we are trying to achieve through our Aptem Enhance roadmap. Large language models, as I've already mentioned, just have the ability to help in so many ways, from assessment, marking, feedback, curriculum creation, guidance. The list goes on and on. Summarization, tailoring content to learning styles, compliance and reporting. There's just so many options to really help our customers get those sort of productivity levels and efficiency levels up. So it's fantastic time to be in our sector. I think increasingly technology is going to be able to answer some of the biggest challenges that we currently have as a sector as a whole, delivering apprenticeships. We'll be able to provide overstretched tutors and admin teams with appropriate support so that human skills can really be optimised in the right way, focusing on the learners and the learning experience and getting those with the right learning outcomes rather than having to worry about all of the administrative stuff that sits around the delivery of an apprenticeship. And then for learners, obviously they're going to have access to this unrationed quality learning 24/7 on demand. So it's just a great time to be in the industry. We actually heard about it shortly before we broke for Christmas. So it was the last thing that we were able to put onto our all-staff teams channel. It was just a really lovely way to end the year. It's just so nice for our hardworking team to be acknowledged in this way for the great work that they do. So we really appreciated it. Thank you so much.